Mm. Hi guys, trying to figure out how this works. I hope you can read that. Good morning, good afternoon. Hi, everybody. I am hoping dearly that you can actually read those words that I have put there. It looks like they're flipped from my side here, but I don't know how I could change that actually, because they just switched around in the moment when I pressed enter. So I hope you can see those words. I actually only have written those for you, so you can, when you go back and re-watch it, or when you're not doing it live, you can just write down the list and print off, copy off those names. For all of you who have not heard any of those terms, or who have heard lots of those terms already, and don't know really what to do about them. Now, first of all, I want to say hello to Hugo, to Suzanne, or Susan, and to Orna. Thank you for your feedback. Yes, you're in the Chi field, like all the others are in the Chi field as well, but of course, since we have had a little connection via email, you are more connected because you have made the active connection yourself. And even as I am transmitting out information, of course, when your receiver is on, so to speak, so if you're Shen, your receiver is actively, lively and vibrantly tied into our communication, our interaction, it works, of course, a bit more effective. Okay, so Hugo, I'm very happy to hear from you, because I wasn't actually sure if you are here or not here. Sometimes that's the one thing that I find a bit, how do I find it? Well, interesting that you guys, I'm in your living room and in your office or in your sleeping room or wherever you are watching. I'm in your home, in your heart every week, and just also in your eyes, and you are in my heart, yes, and connected to my heart, but of course it's nice when I hear a few things from you guys. So Hugo, you have made a very interesting little comment in your email, and I would love to go for that next week, because today I really want to respond to Blythe's question, finally. And it is a theme that fits very good for you as well, Orna, today, for what has happened yesterday. But I really want to say that it does fit to all of us. Actually, the theme we are looking at today is literally for every human being. And it is very, very important information for a human life. I'm going to read the question to you first. Do you understand the meaning of Shen Yi Ti and Shen Yi? Listening to Janse talk on the DVDs, I can tell they are supposed to be quite different, but surely can't figure out how or what use the concepts are. Thanks for any help you can give me. Life. So the question was about Shen Yi Ti and Shen Yi. You see it in the bottom of the screen, okay? But to explain those two terms, I really have to go into a little bit of a bigger picture. And like always, I will do my best to explain from a perspective of the total reality point of view. Actually, it is quite simple, the whole thing. Really. It just takes a little bit of sorting out some definitions. Those definitions or words are describing what our human life is all about in a total reality, in a totality. So every human being has those things. You could also say, is those things or uses those things. Also, either can learn to use those things, can learn to work with those things, those words, those definitions, or I see it really a little bit more like we all should, or even actually have to work with those things. If we want to establish a good, extraordinary level of health, happiness, freedom, well-being, relationships in a harmonious way, and wisdom. Where do we come from? Where do we go? What does it mean to be a human? What does it mean to have a life? What is the purpose of my life? Can my life end? Can anybody's life end? And how does it end? If it can end. What is death? All of these questions are flowing into this aspect of these definitions we're going to look at today. I forgot one really important question. Where do I go when I am dead? And what is dead altogether? So, of course, I can just very shortly describe those words, but I really would like to try to infuse them into these kind of questions, into an understanding how to use examples so we can create an understanding for you so that the confusion is going to be cleared as much as possible. And maybe once and for all. First of all, why do we use those words? Why do we use the Chinese words? if you've been observant, there's also two English, two English words, human nature. Quite interesting why we don't have a Chinese word for that. Maybe I ask Melissa about this at some stage. It probably is because it is tied into another word that we do not use, which is the word soul, and is represented in the Chinese words as Ling Hun. Ling Hun. Can you see it? No? So we have several words there. And what is important to be able to understand this is actually they are all only different aspects of discernments that we humans have to make in our logical part of understanding, in the logical part of our mind, in the way we are usually trying to understand things. So we have to give it a discernment, a definition, and we're trying to associate different things with it. Now we have Shen, then we have Shen Yi, actually we have E alone as well. We have Shen Yi Ti, we have Jing Shen, we have Ling Un, and we have human nature, and we have Xin, Xin. Those are all aspects of what you call in English, or what we call in English, the whole entirety of consciousness or mind, soul, spirit, feelings, emotions, sensations, all of this is integrated into those words. Okay? So let's have a look if we can defuddle them a little bit, sort them out a little bit. Shen, first of all, is the overall entirety, the totality of everything that is your non-physical part of a human being. Okay? Simple. The material of Shen is Qi. So Shen is actually material, just very, very subtle, very, very fine and highly refined. It isn't, unless you have learned how to see Qi, it isn't physical in terms of that everybody can see it or feel it. But of course, we all know that, you know, a lot of us can see Qi and feel Qi in some form, or we can pick up on Qi in some form. Information, colors, smells. So Shen is the overall everything. So basically you can take all of the other words and imagine them to be, Shen is one big bubble and all of the other words are in there. So E, the consciousness, and Shen Yi Ti, and all of the other words, they're all in the same bubble. And let's see if I can help you a little bit with an understanding of an analogy, or so to get a bit more of a picture. Okay, so you know the planet is covered by oceans. Actually, the land is somehow swimming on the ocean or in the ocean. So there's ocean everywhere. But there's different types of oceans. So we have the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, and we have the Mediterranean Ocean, we have the Indian Ocean, okay? But we have the North Sea, and we have the not the Atlantic Ocean, I said it already, the Antarctic Ocean. So we have all these different types of oceans, but as we all know, they are actually all one because they are connected. So the water that is flowing in the Pacific might be flowing in the Atlantic a different day due to currents and due to movement of water and the earth movement and so on. Yes? So all the other words, all the other definitions you can see as these are all parts of the ocean, so to speak. There is the word or definition ocean, and then all the words are little definitions in between. There, you know, so Shen Yi is the Atlantic Ocean, and the Pacific is Shen Yi, doesn't matter, Qing Shen, and human nature, and the Indian Ocean is Shin, your heart, and but the mind aspect of Shin. Okay, so and like this, we can explain now what is Shen Yi Ti. So your Shen is not limited to your body, but it is an integral part inside of your body, around your body. It is in everything, but it is not only in this body, it is also part of the consciousness of the universe, so the universal or collective consciousness. Okay? Everything and everywhere, and this is also where your Shen can go. Your Shen is not limited to the boundaries of your body or to the boundaries of, for example, time and space. It is everlasting, ever existing. There is no end to it, and there is no, there is an origin to it, but it has, it's very, very tightly integrated into the origin of Qi. So all that you are and all information about you of this life, of all the lives beforehand, of all the lives afterwards, of all the different states of your life. The transformative states, which most people call death, your Shen is always existent somehow. Either it has connected into a body, which then is, this is what we call Shen Yi Ti. So you can imagine, for example, when you have the ocean and all the different types of oceans, and your Shen Yi Ti is the part when you take a glass and you go to the ocean and you put some water into the glass, then the water in the glass is still ocean, right? It's still ocean. It's ocean water. So you have the ocean in your water glass, but it is, due to its difference of environment, to the difference of place, it is underlying different laws. And this is what happens to your Shen. Once your Shen is manifesting within a density, a specific density of through the laws of human life, of conception, of cell reproduction, of cells splitting up and becoming more, of the information, the laws about how the spine is being built and when the bones are forming and when the organs are forming in the womb of a mother. In the moment of conception, you are also becoming Shen Yi Ti. It is the place. All of your Shen is inside of Shen Yi Ti. At the same time, it is still everywhere else, but because it has received this physical form as well, it is a unity now of Shen, Qi, and Qing, the body, and it's not a separate thing anymore. It's all in one. It's this unity. There is not the separate Qi and the separate body and the Shen. Those three parts have become one. So your Shen is taking up the place of the brain and the nervous system, of your heart, but also of your cells, of your genes, of your atoms. Your laws have changed. So your Shen can do specific things. It can gather information or accumulate, gather. It can receive. Of course, actually maybe receive first and then gather. Then you can store information. Shen can also process information. Shen can also retrieve information once it has been stored. It can bring it back up again. And it can also transmit information or send out information. And all of this is happening in Shen in your overall always existence. It then, due to the laws of the universe, of Qi and of human life, it manifests in a certain way, and it then is integrated in your body, and this is what we call Shen Yi Ti. It is having to function differently. So Shen that is unified inside the body is having to function differently. There is different laws to it, So suddenly you cannot be at the moon, for example, just because you want it. Suddenly you have to take care of a special amount of qi, so your cells having enough nutrients. If there's enough qi, there can be enough blood produced, and if there's enough blood produced, it can be nourished on the cellular level enough. But actually, it's all about the qi needing to be there in a good enough amount. And so, as it is Shen Yi Ti, it has to follow, it has the same properties. It can do the same, you can also say it has the same abilities. It can receive qi, it can gather qi, it can process qi, it can store qi, it can retrieve qi again, it can send and transmit qi. So you are, can you see a little bit of a difference? So your Shen Yi Ti is the ocean water in the glass. Not really, because the ocean water would also be inside the glass, integrated into the water glass, not just inside the glass, it's also in between what we call glass. Yeah? But I'm trying to help a little bit with the story. But the water in the glass is always part of the ocean as well. And this is what happens when we die. We're just pouring the water back into the ocean. So part of Shen Yi Ti is Yi, consciousness, or Shen Yi, how we call it. Yeah? But we can just call it Yi, the consciousness. And what Yi actually refers to is mainly the activities that happen within Shen when it's part of Shen Yi Ti. So as soon as you are the water glass and the ocean water in the water glass, Shen Yi Ti, Shen also has this byproduct or the other aspect, and it has human consciousness. It is a very special form, and this is the purpose of a life. This is what is so special about being human, because we then have Yi, and Yi refers to the activities of the consciousness, our thinking processes, our imagination, our ability to count, our ability to learn things in words, in definition, our ability to make discernments or judgments. It is highly integrated also. Those activities give rise to the form of Shen Yi Ti. So whatever our consciousness is doing, it is influencing the way our Shen Yi Ti will be, our unity of Jing, Qi, and Shen. So what is Jing Shen then? Because Jing Shen is also the overall activity or an overall manifestation of you, of Shen. Jing Shen is your spirit, what we call the spirit of someone. Yeah, like this person is a very spirited person. Let me come to human nature first, so I can explain to you a little bit of that. So what is human nature? Human nature is, you could call it instinctual level. So the instinct or the human nature of needing to eat, needing to drink, needing to go to the toilet, let waste, needing to procreate. And human nature, there's also other things. It's the needs that we have, the need to become, to develop, the need to aspire to something good, the need to have approval and to be loved and to love, all of these kinds of things. So for you, for understanding what is human nature, is the instinctual level. And Shin is your feelings, your sensations, your emotions. Your heart is taking the activities of E, of your consciousness, and also the activities of your consciousness. So E comes out from human nature as well. It depends on human nature a little bit. And it depends on Qing Shen, your spirit. Spirit, you could call it personality a little bit. Yeah. Do you know how people, have you ever heard people say, this is just not me? Some people are just really loving mathematics, and some people really just like languages. But it's not like that really. It's some people are just very light and easy, and or in babies it would be easy to understand. Yeah, that's what you would call a spirit, or your spirit. But of course, all of this can be changed through when you work on the activities of your consciousness, on the patterns of the consciousness. So patterns are a result of all the influences, and then the activities of the consciousness are starting to change Shen Yi Ti, your brain, the way you use your Shen, the way you use your consciousness, and all of it. And Shin, your heart, the Shen level, so the mind level, or the non-physical level of your heart, the aspects what your heart is doing is it transforms it into feelings, emotions. So it transforms information into feelings and emotions. Very simple, really, all of it, actually. Yeah. I think what might happen to you if you're being confused about all the different kinds of terms is that you're trying to see them in a this is this, and this is that, and this is this kind of thing. But actually, all of it is Shen. Yeah? So Shen Yi Ti is not your body, but it is Shen integrated in the physical laws as well. So your Shen suddenly has lost the law of Shen, being able to be free and wide, roaming everywhere in time and space. It is integrated, and it has to, it is a little bit of a different quality now, that it has to follow the laws of Qing as well, the body, or Xing. I have put my legs with it. Okay? So the ocean is always here on the planet, and you can actually make it just a universal, the universe, instead of the ocean. Huh? And your life is something that it's when you dip a glass, a container, into this, all of it, and you take out into a specific form, a part of the whole. And you integrate the whole into a part, and then you use this for a while, and you live your life, and after that you pour the whole thing, just the body dissolves, and your Shen is basically free again. To have the ability to have consciousness means that you can autonomously influence information. So Shen outside of a physical body is less, it's again not a full yes and no approach, a full black and white approach, but through consciousness, your activities, you can guide Shen, you can influence, you can develop more, more effectively. Okay, so the term Linghun, soul, is a word that we don't completely use in Ren Shui, because it's actually part of this whole package of Shen somehow, and it then goes into the more complex form of understanding around the destiny and your individual law, your individual information. So I always have the feeling that you might not hear me, and so I speak loud and I use a lot of chi, and my chi in the throat always gets empty, so I will buy a microphone soon. So I'm hoping to have cleared up a few things for you, okay? If not, answer or ask some questions and I'll try to go into them step by step. But can you see, just don't take them all as this is something completely different than this. Okay. Anyway, today this was an overall view to get an overall understanding. And if you have questions to a specific word, more detailed, we can maybe use some examples or something. We'll figure it out eventually. But it should be pretty clear like this. So we're going to practice some Ren Yuan now. And remember, use the activities of your consciousness, use E to activate Qi, and just know that every single time you practice is a healing session. Oh, by the way, we've had some really, really beautiful feedback after the last group healing. So obviously there have been some physical big changes in between 3 days of the group healing that we've done 2 weeks ago. And so we're very happy for you, Natalie, and continue to be like that and to work like this with your consciousness. And practice is a group healing session every time. Okay, then let's stand up, please. Look straight forward. Draw the vision back. Gently closing the eyes. Tongue tip is resting on the upper palate. Lift from Bai Hui. Relax the whole body. Relax your head and face. Relax your shoulders and arms. Relax your chest cavity and the upper back. Relax your abdominal cavity and the lower back. Relax your pelvis. Think Hui Yin and lift Qi from Hui Yin to Ming Men. Relax your legs and feet. Relax from top to bottom, from inside out. Awareness inside your body. Feel the emptiness and spaciousness within. Send your awareness out, becoming one with the universe. Draw the awareness back to your Qi-filled body, calm and peaceful. Open to the universe with reverence and utmost Gongqing. Let the bright universe nurture your heart with compassion and love. You are relaxed. You are free. You are joyful. And your Qi is flowing harmoniously and smoothly. Shen is deeply relaxed. Yi is coming alive. Qi is moving itself. The body is being moved by the Qi, and all is one and unified.
Allow hands to activate yin and yang. Shift the weight to the right. Step to the left. Rotate the arms in front of the body. Left arm above the right arm, holding your Qi ball. Turn the body left. Rotate the arms and turn the body right. Rotate the arms and turn left. Rotate the arms and turn right. Rotate the arms and turn left. Rotate the arms and turn right. Rotate the arms and turn left. Rotate the arms and turn right. Rotate the arms and turn left. Rotate the arms and turn right. Rotate the arms and turn left. Rotate the arms and turn right. Rotate arms and back to the center. Lower the left hand while straightening the leg. Nourish chi. Separate hands and place hands below hips with fingers in the groin. Relax the whole body. Segment 1. Turn heaven and earth. Uplift clear yang. Leading with the nose, tilt the head back. Left. Lower the body and down. Raise the body and right. Back. Left. Down. Right. Back. Head centered. The other way. Head back. Right. Down. Left. Back. Right. Down. Left. Back. Head centered. Turn the body left while lowering the body. Arms either side of left leg, leading with the right side. Trace a big curve to the right. The left side leads a curved leg. Curve to the right. To the left. 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 To the right. Back to the center. Hands close in front of the chest into her shi hands. Lower the body slightly. Rotate hands and hips forward, left, back, right, 2, 3, back to the center, the other direction, forward, right, back, left, 2, 3, back to the center. Stand up slowly. Relax Relax the whole body. Segment 2. Pull the bowstring. Raise the head. Strengthen the tendons and bones. Fingers pointing forward and extend arms forward. Open to shoulder width. Close the hands finger by finger into fists. Fists down. Fists up. Rotate the fists inward, downward, outward, upward, other direction, outward, downward, inward, upward. Open the hands finger by finger. Turn the body left. Gradually lower the body and form the archery hands. Face straight back, pull the bowstring. Turn back while gradually straightening the legs. Face forward, turn right. Gradually lower the body and form the archery hands. Face straight back. Pull the bowstring. Turn body left. Pull the bowstring. Turn body right. Pull the bowstring. Turn body left. Pull the bowstring. Turn body right. Pull the bowstring. Turn back. Draw the left arm above the head to the left. Turn palms up, head back, Wellbeing up. Contract and lower the body. Straighten the body and relax. Head back and contract the body. Straighten the body and relax. Head back and contract the body. Straighten the body and relax. Raise the arms to above the head, drawing the left foot in. Close the hands and stretch up a little. Lower the hands to 合十 hand. Relax the whole body. Segment 3. Auspicious dragon weaves through the clouds. Balance and harmonize the organs. Push 合十 hands left, hips to the right. Push hands right and hips left. Hands left. Right. Left. Right. Leading from the sides of the little fingers, move hands left and draw figure 8 up, around, hands right, continue while lowering the body, around, hands left, around, hands right, around, left, right. Continue figure 8 and begin ascending, hands left, right, left, right, left, mind. Back to the center. Stand up slowly. Extend the arms, left hand slightly forward, right slightly back. Hips and head to right. Draw arms back, rotating palms. Right hand forward and left back. Leg forward. Right forward. Left. Right. Body centered. Arms horizontal. Raise arms to above the head. Stretch up a little. Lower hands down to 合十 hands. Relax the whole body. Segment 4, 包 body, 运动的 body, unblock chi channels. Separate and lower the hands as the left foot steps out. Bending the knees and folding the body forward. Close the back of the hands. Slowly straightening the body. Raise the hands to the chest. Gradually rotate the hands while pushing forward until palms face forward, fingers pointing down. Rotate palms until fingers up and separate to shoulder width. Lock knees and lower the body to horizontal. Pushing hands forward, weighted up, hold. Relax around the lower back. Head and arms hang down naturally. Body horizontal, push hands out, hold. Relax around the back. Body horizontal and hold. Relax and lower the body further. Keep the legs straight, yong the body, and do downward crane head. 1, 2, 3. Lift up a chi bar with empty fists, gradually straightening the body. Lumbar vertebrae up, thoracic vertebrae up, cervical vertebrae up, raising the chin and head back, push to the sky. 摆回 forward and up, straighten the body. Relax and yong with the whole body, leading from lower back. 1, 2, 3. Straighten the body. Close the palms above the head. Stretch up a little. Lower the hands down to 合十 hand. Relax the whole body. Segment 5. Harmonize and smooth the whole body. Chi settles back. Pivoting on front of left foot, turn the body leg 45 degrees. Step the right foot back to a point of balance. Point to the moon and stretch the right leg. Body forward and right leg up. Draw back and embrace the moon in your chest. Point to the moon. Body forward and right leg up. Embrace the moon. Stand up slowly. Turn the body right. Step the right foot forward at 45 degrees. Point to the moon. Body forward and left leg up. Embrace the moon. Point to the moon. Body forward and left leg up. Embrace the moon. Stand up slowly. Turn back to face the front. Right foot returns to shoulder width and parallel with the left foot. Relax the whole body. Leading from Bai Hui, lift the heels up, heels down, up, up, down, up, 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 down. Separate the hands, tap Qi into the body from middle dantian up to the throat, face, top of the head to Bai Hui, down the back of the head to Yu Zhen, past Da Jui to Shen Zhu, hands around the shoulders to Da Bao. Rotate the shoulders while rubbing Da Bao backward. 1, 2, 3, forward. 1, 2, 3. Hands to the back, tap Qi down, gradually lowering the body, tap Qi into the kidneys and liver. Pass 1 here, along the back and outside of the thighs. Back of the knees, lower legs, rub the heel tendons in circle. Rub the front of the ankles in circles. Long down the toe. Tap Qi along the front and inside of the legs. To the knees. Thighs. Groin. Lower abdomen. Yu Qi. Up to middle dantian. Extend the left arm, palm facing up. Right hand tapping Qi into the chest. Left shoulder. Upper arm. Elbow. Forearm. Wrist. Palm and fingers. Turn the left palm down, right hand tapping Qi up with fingers and hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, neck, side of head to the top. Tap Qi into the head with 2 hands. Down the face, neck, chest, to middle dantian. Extend the right arm, palm facing up. Left hand tapping Qi into the chest. right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palm, and fingers. Turn the right palm down, left hand touching up the fingers and hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, neck, side of head, to the top. Tap chi into the head with two hands. Continue to tap chi down into middle dantian. And on to lower dantian. Draw chi into lower dantian with middle fingers connecting. Gather chi in 3 circles. Lower circle, middle circle, upper circle. Join the backs of fingers close but not touching by Hui, and pour chi down. Breathe in, make the sound. Breathe in, breathe in. Spiral chi in, going left, forward, right, back, two, three, the other direction, 1, 2, 3, lower the hands to yin tongue, spiral chi in, going left, down, right, up, 2, 3, the other direction, 1, 2, 3, Lower the hands to middle dantian. Spiral chi in, left, down, right, up, two, three, the other direction, 1, 2, 3. Lower the hands to lower dantian. Spiral chi in, left, down, right, up, two, three. The other direction, 1, 2, 3. Nourish chi. Hands along the waist to the back. Send chi to lower dantian and wingman. Mind unified with the chi around you, leading from the middle fingers. Push the hands backward. Open the arms to the side, gradually turning the palms forward. Slowly draw chi forward and back to the body. Male left hand in first, female right. Place the hands on lower dantian. Wrap around and gather chi in. Left, down, right, up, two, three. The other direction, 1, 2, 3.
Observe your state, the calmness, the peace. Recognize it. Make a promise to yourself to keep this state up all day today. And if you lose it, to become aware of it and coming back to it. Your Shen is forever. But Shen Yi Ti needs to be taken care of according to the laws of a healthy human. Enjoy this power and this responsibility. This is true freedom. And get a chi in your hands and do the head and face, in tongue, temples, eyes. Send chi everywhere you rub deep inside. Breathing airways, the whole face, consciousness. Left hand by Hui, right U Chen. Vibrate chi to the center of your head through the ears. And massage your earlobes from top to bottom. Relax your hands down. And gently open your eyes or sit down or lie down and enjoy the stay. Thank you very much. See you next week in the Chi Field.